7, 1, 2, 5. Is that my beer?
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers,
fellas.
How you guys like this Sierra Nevada?
Let me taste it real quickly.
We've been going on some generic beers for a while, trying to get more consumer beers so everyone can try what we
It
drink.
was cool. I really was thinking about.
We'll go back to the rare shit.
I was really about to stop and just get a Guinness earlier today. That just sounds. A stout just sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you like stouts?
I love stouts, bro. They call me the stout father.
Nobody calls you that. That's a really shitty name.
The stout father? God damn.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh no, it sounded good.
Where did that come from, dude?
I thought Godfather, so I just said stout father.
Oh,
my brain works in a serious way. You guys.
Are we allowed to drink alcohol on this podcast?
What the fuck?
I just
to this fucking
hold my, what's it called?
whiskey
My beer?
all
What
over
is
the
it? Is that my beer? Is that my beer? Like,
yeah.
It's a free
Well, that's-
country, bro.
We got Scott
I
here.
thought
and
this was
he's-
America, dude. Like,
He's high and he's just
not high.
delirious and he's all about
I'm
conspiracy theories.
tired.
It smells like dog piss in here.
It does.
It does. What'd you bring in here, Scott?
Oh, fuck.
Virus.
Talk about that shit.
Fucking coronavirus. Stop talking about coronavirus. I'm over that shit.
What was that?
If you guys want to listen to us talk about coronavirus, go to Are We Doing This Right? That's our other podcast.
What are you pouring there, Scott?
Buffalo Trace. It's
the good
some
stuff.
kind of whiskey or bourbon.
It's not some kind. It's the kind.
It's the
It's
only
something.
kind.
The one and only.
It's aight.
Sponsor us.
So,
Bro, that thing was almost half. That was more
Yeah,
than
that shit.
full.
Scott, you're Vietnamese. Or Vietnam. From Vietnam. You're Vietnamese. How you say it? So, what's up? You gonna give us some, like, rice fucking whiskey or... Because I know they have that shit.
They have rice wine.
Yeah, what's it called?
Rice wine.
Oh, that's what... I thought you were just saying rice wine.
I thought you were saying there's a rice one.
Yeah.
But you say rice one.
Whoa.
My bad.
Whoa. You were too Asian, bro.
You never go full Asian.
Oh, no, I'm actually impressed that he was saying one right because he always says one.
Yeah.
When was
One macamela.
When was I saying one?
What the fuck?
When was I saying one?
I don't know where you went with that one.
No, rice wine.
Rice one.
You said rice one, though.
We heard one. The
You were
number
going
one.
like this, rice one, with your finger in the air and shit. Rice one. Like, what the fuck were you trying to say,
That's
bro?
a new brand now. Promote me, bitch.
White chicks. Remember in the beginning?
Oh, so rice wine is.
Rice wine. Is
Oh, yeah.
Bodega.
So what about is that just rice liquor?
That's what I think it is. I don't know what exactly it is.
Was it like
we
that
usually
Alberto
have it-
shit?
We have it as like
Like-
a dessert.
Oh,
Like-
flan?
Not like flan. What the fuck? It
Flan is so
it
weird
has
to me.
rice and then
Flan is bomb.
like
Weird.
somehow like they ferment it and we eat it as a dessert basically.
Spell ferment.
FERMENT. Ferment.
Damn, what's
That is
up?
correct. Sound it out.
So, anyways, this rice wine, is it good or what?
It's pretty good. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's a dessert. Like it's a cold dessert. It gets you drunk. It gives you a little buzz.
Does it taste like horchata?
That's what I was saying from Alberto's. That
No, it doesn't.
Fuck, not just some burros for every fucking Mexican spot.
But that has rice in it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
fool. Fucking guy. Go.
I don't know how to really explain it. Like it's just literally like, we give it to kids too. Like they eat it.
Oh, it's not a, it's
Yeah.
not a
You
drink?
said it's wine.
No, okay. There's wine and then there's the rice itself, and you would eat the rice. Like, cause usually.
Put the mic closer.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, talking to the mic, Scott.
I'm sorry. Rice wine.
Because what I was thinking of was that, I think it's called soju.
Yeah, soju.
Oh,
That's
that may
rice
be
liquor.
it. That might be a type of.
What the
That's
fuck?
Korean. That's
No,
Korean.
I don't
that's
know. I
Korean,
don't-
though. I know that's
Yeah,
Korean.
I don't drink
Oh, that's
rice
Korean.
wine,
Yeah.
so I don't
Soju
really
is
know.
Korean.
Like my main thing is fucking Hennessy VSOP. And that's it.
And Capri Sun.
And Capri Sun, exactly. Any kind of chaser.
Well, you guys just
even chase
You
the
guys.
fuck.
Whoa,
Y'all just
my
don't
guy.
Y'all throw anything in liquor though, right?
Mm.
Snakes, lizards.
But for those,
I didn't say
it's
that
not
shit.
it's
Don't look
not
at me.
regular. Like when we mix shit in there like that, they don't consider it as liquor. They use
medicine.
it's medicine, and
Mm.
usually most of the time is to make your dick hard. And I'm just
Blue
like, what
Chew.
the fuck?
Well, that's why-
Sponsor us.
That's how coronavirus started. I feel like everything that like Chinese or any of those ethnicities, they want to make their dick hard. Is like that's why they have like rhino tusks and shit, right?
Well, that's why they have the
My dick is always hard, dude. What the fuck?
So it works.
It works. It's been working so far. What the fuck? It's
If I
great.
space down. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, but so yeah,
That's why they have
A
that
lot
shit
of
in the
aphrodisiac shit.
tequila.
Oh, the worm.
The worm and the scorpion,
I've never had the scorpion.
seen
I've
the
had
scorpion.
the worm.
because it's supposedly like for medical use.
What was
and
that
shit.
one drink that had it had that like gold fucking
flakes?
flakes in it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I've seen it on
gold,
Super
yeah,
Bad.
Ghost
that's what
lager?
I was
Ghost
saying.
lager?
Yeah, ghost lager.
It's like peppermint.
I've
Licorice.
never tried it.
It's gross. It's like it's basically Jaeger. It has a licorice flavor.
Oh yeah.
Damn, I went to a Jaeger phase. Jaeger bombs all the time.
I don't like
shit's
that shit.
crazy.
That
I
sounds
didn't like it, but I
that
think
sounds
it's just
heartburn.
Everyone did.
I know my buddy.
Well,
my
we
buddy,
super
yeah.
hyped off that shit, and then fucking all bloated at the same time.
yeah, my buddy Ivan used to fucking just drink nothing but Jaeger bombs.
You get blacked the
Monster,
fuck out.
Yeah.
Damn, miss those days.
Do you guys have Alexa?
Alexa is amazing. Like it's so goddamn fucking dope, dude. Like I
Yeah.
could fucking be
I
like,
get mad at her when
"Alexa."
she doesn't hear me sometimes. I'm like, hey, bitch.
Dude,
Bro,
okay.
it's 2020 and we're talking about what are you guys talking about? You just barely got an
I
Alexa?
barely got Alexa because
Dude, I
the
called
whole-
Siri Alexa. She's like, hey. She's like, that's like comparing apples to
damn.
apples, but we're not apples.
Chris be
What,
handing
bro?
out Alexas
Yeah.
like fucking Oprah handing out cards.
Alexa.
Yeah,
what?
dude, we don't have.
She really responds
rich,
like you?
White step
She really responds like that. Like, hey,
don't have-
motherfucker, don't call
oh.
me a fucking
Wait.
Siri or whatever.
He said step parents. I have one step parent.
I know I said that.
You threw an S on there though.
Well, I thought you had
I
more.
only
Than
have one.
What's Chris
I
doing
don't know
over
why
there?
you touched me right now.
But yeah, so yeah, if you
Then we
if
just
you-
discussed this.
if
Don't
you
touch
t-
people because of coronavirus, bro.
I know.
Don't fucking touch me.
I'm dying right now from it
Oh
right now.
fuck! This is not good. This is
Just
so many
spread it
jokes.
around.
to
Just
start.
fucking breathe in the air. It's fine. It's gonna build your immune system.
We're not in the age range where it's gonna affect us really.
Exactly.
But your
you're
forehead
just
might get
building.
affected.
It's all
you're
bro
building your immune
science right
system.
now. It's all bro science.
Bro science and money. And hysteria.
A lot of money and a lot of hysteria. Because we're restarting the economy.
Oh my god.
We just need to restart the population. Period.
Bullshit
That's what we're
conspiracies.
doing. We're restarting the population by killing off the old so we could bring in the new.
I think everyone needs to take a test, and if you can't pass it, then
You brought this up.
You ain't gonna
You
pass it.
You brought this up before, and every time it's the same thing.
I'll pass it. I'll pass
How
it
he
with
said
a C.
it? How he said? I'll pass it.
I'll pass it with a C.
I'll pass it. I'll make the test.
What? It would have to be.
It's pass or fail. It's not a C.
Yeah, I'll
Pass
pass
or
it then. It would have to be knowledge, and then it would have to be like some
Well,
other
you're
shit
out.
too.
But
Knowledge of
Physical,
what? Chris Brown fucking tracks and shit or what?
and I'm gonna stick to it. Raps, sings, designer, artist, paints, which is
Cokehead.
art, hits girls, fucks mad girls,
And cokehead.
movie star,
Cokehead.
cokehead.
Drugs.
He's a fucking.
That's a new economy. Mexico. Shout out to you guys.
No, don't shut them out.
I haven't watched Narcos.
You haven't?
What?
Dude,
Yeah,
what?
that's
Dude,
I just finished Mayans, the second season
Barely?
there's a second season?
on Hulu. Well, I have to
Yeah.
watch it. Wait till
Well, I
it gets to
haven't
Hulu.
seen it.
It's tight, huh?
Super tight, yeah.
But I have. So, what do you guys think of Narcos?
About what?
It's awesome. I like it.
Like
The Mexican,
Catching up
the
on
Mexico
history.
one. We have to clarify.
What'd you say right now?
catching up on your history.
That ain't our fucking history. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Just get on that. No, boy, that's not our history. Don't fucking. Because we're Mexican, we're fucking narcos, you dumbass. Are you samurai, motherfucker?
I am
Hey, no, he's
literally-
jungle Asian. That's different.
Jungle Asian.
Yeah.
So what
we
is
beat
that?
we beat the U.S. baby scoreboard.
I think we just didn't want to be there.
Your his little ass hands fucking
Scoreboard.
Yay! My hands are bigger than Ryan's. What the fuck?
Explain that. I don't understand.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Oh shit!
Oh, he has Burger King hands. Yeah, I remember that.
That's not touching my
damn.
face. I'm getting nervous about this fucking virus.
I just coughed a little bit. It's not that bad.
Oh, Wayne, he came here earlier for a little bit,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, oh, you guys doing video now? I was like, oh, we're not gonna do it today, but we're testing it. He's like, oh, you guys should all wear masks when Scott comes in just to fuck with them. I was like, that'd be hilarious.
What the fuck for what? What kind of mask?
Yeah, I say
Just-
we should wear masks.
Huh?
Great idea. Thanks, Wayne.
Like, cause you're Asian and coronavirus.
Oh,
Idiot, Jesus.
I was thinking like Halloween mask
Yeah,
the
I
whole
thought the
time.
same
like,
thing.
'cause I was just like, why are you trying to scare me? Obviously, I know it's you guys. Like, what the fuck?
That's good. That's good that we didn't take it to a racist thing. Yeah.
So, how's the Sierra Nevada?
Sierra.
It's fucking tasty, bro.
Boring as fuck.
He doesn't like IPAs. He doesn't like IPAs.
I hate IPAs. Honestly, I don't like it either.
Hey, Stone just released a couple stouties, and they look pretty bomb.
I don't like stouts either, dude.
No,
I really, I think my
Well, you
favorites
need
are
stilt,
like
so
brown. What the fuck?
God damn. You know what? You guys should just go at it. Like, this guy is fucking missing some chromosome, and you're fucking little. So let's go. Let's go. Just fucking go, bro. Let this shit out.
chromosome. But that would make me look weird.
What the fuck?
I don't look weird.
We fucking talk about your forehead every fucking week.
That's not weird.
That's not weird. I'm fucking normal.
We're gonna have to delete this episode.
I'm fucking normal as shit. Fucking Mario, dude, get your shit together. God damn, son. You should just go at it right now, for real. You guys
I
are
am normal.
picking it. I'm a real boy. God damn.
Oh, shit.
That's what happens, dude.
Why did
Now that I'm sitting next to you, it's fucking.
My hat is on, first of all.
Yeah, that shit is adding fucking like 2 more fucking double decker buses on your forehead and shit.
It's crazy because his hat's on. It's all the way low, and it looks like a normal forehead. But if he takes it off, there's so much real estate.
It's like how you say it? The fucking someone's gonna invade your forehead and shit, make it a country.
1.2 acres.
1.2 acres. It's Steppy's backyard.
He has more than 1.2 acres.
You're just allowed in a certain area, Scott.
It's called segregation.
He's all about that. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
So do you guys have an Alexa?
She puts me to sleep every night.
Me too, dude. I've been playing
Alexa, lullaby music. I think I already said.
What? That's what you put on? I put
She goes straight
rainforest
to
sounds.
Amazon.
Rainforest sounds.
Dude, I was at my computer and Britt's mom has a fucking Alexa in her room, and we're like across, like way fucking across.
Mhm.
And I was just fucking around like on fucking Discord, and I was just like, Alexa, play Despacito, and then her fucking Alexa caught that shit like fucking like 30 feet away, and it was like playing
a trained
Despacito,
Alexa?
and I was just like, what the fuck? Like it fucking heard me. Like how did it fucking catch that?
Because they're listening.
Dude,
The man.
exactly, the
Big brother.
government.
That's just a Bieber song?
So don't beat your kids
Despacito
or
is,
say shit to your kids because they'll fucking.
Yeah, just
they
the
ain't
Justin
listening.
Bieber song.
That was by Justin Bieber?
I don't know.
He
No, I
had
think he was just
he
in
had
it.
a remix or whatever where he was part of it.
I know he's in it, but I don't think that's his song. I think
No,
he's
it's
featured
not.
on it, right?
It's someone
Who?
else, Bad Bunny or someone. Someone like that. It didn't. it
J
started-
Balvin. J Balvin.
okay.
Dude, do you guys listen to reggaeton? That shit is fucking amazing, dude. Like,
No, habla
that's-
español.
Oh, what the fuck? For real?
It's just bugging me that he just asked that. Like, if we'd never heard of reggaeton.
No, I'm saying like Martin, like I thought he would listen to
Why?
it
Because I'm brown.
because you're dark.
You right.
Martin was texting us. He's like, I don't know what to do. He's like, I'm in between being Mexican, being white. I was like, well, just look at the color of your skin, dude. It should be pretty easy.
Yeah, just go with the culture, dude. Like I'm dark, Mexican.
You are not dark.
You should see me in the sun, dude. I just don't go in the sun anymore. Artificial sun all day.
Artificial
Fuck's
sun?
artificial.
Yeah.
You go tanning?
Oh, no,
Nah,
he's under the lights.
Under the
Lamps.
work lights.
So your arms and your
A
hand.
wink, wink.
He probably tans. He's probably
Dude, no, I get fucking.
He's
I get,
on a restaurant underneath the little
no,
red
I
lights
get
and
like
shit.
fucking like dark, like summertime and Havasu fucking shit. I turn black.
Dude, we've known you for a long time, and you've been the same shade.
Oh yeah, because I stopped doing that shit.
You've
'cause
never been to
I hated
Havasu.
that shit. I've been to Havasu many times. What the fuck?
Many a
He
times.
says he has crawfish boils every year, but we've never been to one.
Do you guys want one this year, dude? Like I will bring it to your house. I have the fucking pot. I have the propane, and
I think you've just been YouTubing it this whole time.
no,
to
dude. What
find
the fuck? I'll make you some fucking garlic butter. I'll make you some fucking whatever.
I'm
else
done
you wanna throw in
eating
it.
shit from people that make stuff that come to these podcasts. Someone always
Why?
ends up shitting themselves or throwing up or something like that.
What?
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 Oh, it only
That was
happened
a
one
weird one. I
time,
was like,
dude.
"What?"
Well, who made what that made them shit themselves?
Ryan threw up, but he was drunk. He was just drinking vodka the whole time.
And Ryan throws up for everything.
yeah. So it
It's
was
because he has little hands. That's what it is.
he's so happy about this. I beat Ryan.
That's all I need. Like I'm the smallest, and I still beat Ryan. Like,
Yeah.
yes.
Got you, motherfucker.
As long as I beat somebody in this group. Like, oh goddamn.
I'm trying to see my hands. You have some small ass hands.
I do, and guess what? I still come up second winner.
Can you palm a basketball or any ball?
Hell no. I could palm my balls.
So what was that? What were you talking about earlier about you like strangling yourself or something like that? Like that's the best
Oh.
orgasm?
Oh.
Or you didn't want to talk
no,
about
like
that? Sorry, my bad.
choking while sex is amazing, but I don't think I could go to the point where I'm fucking almost about to die and I fucking nut at the same time, because I would not be fucking like enjoying this fucking amazing nut while I'm about to die. Like I'll be freaking the fuck out. My dick would go inside of me if that were to happen, right? Like, have you ever been in like let's say like when you guys were in a fight and your adrenaline's pumping, like wasn't your dick like super small afterwards?
Well, I was in
never
like
pay attention
timeout.
to
Let
that,
me
dude.
fucking.
I never
Yeah.
paid attention to it.
Yeah, I never fucking jacked off.
No,
after
I'm
a
not saying
fight,
jack
shit.
off. I'm saying like if you got to take a piss after that whole ordeal is done and your adrenaline's still
After
pumping.
an adrenaline rush, your dick gets little? I didn't know that.
I know at the gym when I'm working out,
That's a
my
pre-workout.
fucking dick gets little.
Yeah, exactly like that. So imagine that just because of adrenaline itself, not because you're working out or whatever. It happens the same way.
So
it happens to me. What the fuck?
are you doing the choking or you're being choked?
It sounds like he's being choked.
Yeah, I would okay, if I were in that situation, I would not choke myself because
I'm not
you
talking
saw-
about in that situation.
You choke yourself? What the fuck?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, am I being choked or choking myself?
Does
If
your
I
girl
were-
choke you?
That would be nice. What the fuck?
So no.
No.
Do you choke her?
Yeah.
How does that come about?
I just fucking put my hand and I'm just like, all right.
Is that
cool.
something that you guys spoke about, or is it just something you tried one time?
It's just something I tried one time and
After
it
you found out
works.
you had bigger hands than Ryan.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, I could.
Oh, you do it with two hands?
No. Just one hand. But
Do you
sometimes
do it with your like chokehold, bicep, or hand?
just hand on top where, like,
So you're missionary.
yes. Most of the time is cool, but sometimes she's just like, get the fuck off of me. And I'm just like, all right, my bad.
Leave me alone.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? What do
Yeah,
you
for
think
real.
you're doing this time? Like, I thought we were into it. And it was just like,
And then he tries it again like 2 seconds later.
and then she ends up choking me for real.
I thought you
That's
were on
it.
board. Are you asking because you want to try it or what?
No, I'm not gonna try.
Have you
that
tried it
shit.
before?
Probably get smacked.
Have you
Sock
tried
in the
it?
Face.
No, never.
You should try it just to see. Because what? One.
His face, he's all sad.
I'm not gonna try
He's
this.
like, I've never tried it.
We've been doing missionary for 14 years.
Missionary's cool. What are you talking about?
They just stare into each other's eyes.
I have nice eyes. No, I'm not gonna fucking try and choke her. Then my son walks in and fucking choking his mom and smashing her at the same time.
Don't you like the door?
That's fucked up. We don't have locks on our doors. No more locked doors.
Why?
You have to ask her mom. She pays for the house. I don't.
Don't you have like a door wedge or something?
So they can walk in on you guys too?
So you're not worried about
Fuck.
her mom walking in. You're more worried about your kids walking in.
I don't care if her mom walks in. She's a grown ass woman.
But what if she walks in and seeing you choking her daughter?
She has 2 grandchildren walking around, so something's going on. She's not fucking Virgin Mary.
Or is she?
No, she's not.
That's hilarious.
So, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
That'd be
dude?
the most.
It's been a while since you've been on the podcast.
I think the hardest thing would be your girl riding you and your kid walks in, because it's like you can't explain that really.
Well, I mean, she
You can't like play it off.
She could lay down real quick on top
I think
of you.
playing it would be hard to play off while you're behind her.
No, because then you could just lay on her real quick.
Same thing with her. She could just lay on top of you real quick, right?
Yeah, just hugging you.
Oh my god!
Damn, you overreacted.
I thought that shit was falling this way.
I didn't even move.
What
This
was
is
that?
just
What just
fucking.
fell?
It was the ghost.
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Oh my
shit, there's
god!
a ghost back there.
Oh my god! What the
Well,
fuck?
there's a rat.
I don't know
That
what the
fucking
fuck
rat
is
doesn't
happening.
fucking throw a
I can't
fucking.
fucking throw wood, dude.
No, but it's falling. Things are falling. The sky is falling.
Fuck. I didn't even fucking
That
move.
was
This is just
creepy.
fucking
That's
weird.
what I'm saying. It's the fucking ghost.
Yeah, this place is haunted. Fuck. I mean, if you want to jump on the podcast,
Yeah. At your own risk.
Speak now. Everybody quiet. Shh.
Have you ever tried that board thing?
The Ouija
imagine
board?
we hear a voice on this shit. Somebody hears a voice on the podcast.
I got to go home right now, immediately. I got to go.
Like a Ghost Adventures or whatever it's called.
Oh, look at the meter, guys. Look at the meter.
Where's fucking Zach? Who's behind me?
It's me.
Do you guys just get a cold rush?
That shit was creepy. I did not even fucking move. It just started moving.
Now I keep staring at the little cracks and shit, like if we see something.
You see
Do
a
you
little-
guys remember doing like?
Chris behind there watching us and shit.
Do
Like,
you remember doing like the going into the bathroom, closing the door, and doing like Bloody Marys and all
Oh
that shit?
fuck!
No.
I don't
did that
fuck
shit
around. I don't
before.
fuck around
I
with
remember
that
doing
shit.
that
I
shit.
don't
You
want to
believe
fuck.
in that shit?
Fucking
I don't believe in
Candyman's coming back
Oh,
out.
man.
Dude, okay,
Can-
but that one's crazier because basically Candyman takes over that dude. They kind of killed it with that. They kind of killed it in the trailer where it's just like, I brought him back and I'm Candyman now.
Oh, he just took a vessel, used the body as a vessel.
Yeah, exactly like that. And I was just like, that's fuck, like, don't fucking kill it like
So
that.
you don't believe it? So you believe in that shit then?
I don't believe
Or
in
you
it,
just
but
don't
I'm not
want
gonna fuck around and find out. That's what it is, right? Like, if somebody's saying like the fucking Hey Charlie fucking bullshit game, like I'm not gonna fucking
What's
play
it-
that
Wait,
shit.
what's that one?
The Hey Charlie one, or it's called Charlie. Basically, you put
Beetlejuice.
basically it's something like that. Basically, you take 2 pencils, you put it diagonally, and then on a piece of paper you write yes, no, something else, and then when you say
You go like
Hey
this with your
Charlie,
hands?
no, you say like Hey
Pick a
Charlie,
number.
Charlie, you ask
I've
them
never
a
heard
question,
of that shit.
and then the fucking pencil moves like because you're balancing it on top of each other, and so when you ask it something, it'll say like yes or no, and it'll fall some certain
That's
way.
crazy. A lot of girls are doing that now.
And it's
Well,
just
Corey
like, dude,
did
you're
it.
fucking like, what the fuck? Why you gotta fuck around like that?
Fuck, what's it called? Reiki or Reiki? Reiki. So it's this thing they're doing with crystals, where they have this crystal held on by a
What
chain,
the fuck? Every sounds crazy.
and then they basically ask you questions, and they try to fucking center your chakras, and then they try to
Chakras.
they fucking ask you all these personal questions, and they try to like get rid of that energy.
It's kind of like lighter than the feather. Like
Oh,
when you're just laying on the like in the middle of everyone and people's around you,
And they just pick you up with their
No,
fingers.
It's not like that, but that shit is crazy though.
Remember we did that shit a
They're
couple
bringing
times.
that movie back.
What?
Whoa.
Witchcraft?
Witchcraft?
Uh,
Witchcraft?
no.
The craft.
The craft,
Craft.
just craft. Yeah, they're bringing it back.
What's that one?
Are
What
they
you guys
really?
talking about?
Yeah.
You can lift someone up like that?
It's called
Yeah,
light as a
light as a
feather.
feather.
Basically, everybody, like somebody's laying down in the middle of
Or sitting
everybody, and then you take your two fingers and you put them under them and you pick them up,
But
and
you're
it's like
touching them.
you're touching them
Oh, okay.
underneath.
Yeah, but at first, like let's say they're sitting down, like I'm sitting down now. Everyone rubs their hands and then they put it over his like
No,
above
that's
their
a
head.
different one. No, it's a different one. That one's crazy. That's with the chair.
No, but it's the same thing though, because they do the same thing while you're laying down,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and then you just put it like underneath your like elbow and underneath your knees and whatever, and then you lift them up with your fingers.
It's trippy. So just like he was saying, someone sits on a chair, and then let's say, was it 2 people on each side or like 4 people? I forget.
I think it's 4 people.
Oh yeah, 4 people. So someone's in a chair, and then there's 4 people, 2 on your right side, 2 on the left, and then they just start, and then you clap, and then you rub your hands, and then you just keep rubbing them, and then someone starts it, puts one, someone puts a hand above that one, a hand above that one, until it gets to the very top when all the hands are out, and they all reach down, and once it gets to the top, and everyone gets a finger, one goes under each armpit, one finger goes under each knee, and then they just fucking lift you up like it's nothing, dude. No pressure, nothing. Just
It's a trip.
it's
dude.
fucking scary.
We
Yeah.
done it to
Has it
Junior.
been
Remember we did to
explained,
Junior
though?
one
Yeah.
time. He
Huh?
fucking
Has it been
screamed.
explained?
I'm sure, but I mean, we weren't like fucking googling shit back then. It was just fun. We would do it like the kickbacks.
I'm pretty
and
sure
shit.
like there has to be a logical explanation where you put your arms up and you're like, you know how like stress already on your arms and shit.
There's a spider right there. Kill it.
Well, you just got scared like a motherfucker.
I feel she crawling on me.
I don't know how to explain it, but maybe. Did you guys do it
Yeah,
and it worked?
yeah, we did.
And it
for
fucking worked.
Buddy Junior.
Damn, I just saw that leather move like if someone was sitting there. That was creepy.
Fuck that!
Invisible
Don't
man.
fuck around with that shit, dude.
Nah, for-
I gotta go.
Gotta go.
Hey, stop making fun of his
Gotta go.
the way he talks. fool.
I know you talk funny too, fool.
See, it's moving.
Yeah, it
this
would-
fucker- yeah,
like
I just
it's
saw that right
breathing.
now. I was just like, what
Like
the
it's
fuck?
breathing.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Oh, I did it again.
Oh fuck! It really is.
Oh,
That's because
that's
you're
me.
moving.
Oh, yeah, because I fucking like I sat back down and I saw that shit move on the corner of my eye. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, oh god, no. Chris, sit down.
That shit's funny.
Fucking bastard! God damn it, freaking me out.
So yeah, what else is going on?
So Scott's becoming the fucking president of Lake Elsinore,
What's up, baby?
2055,
What happened?
because he made a conspiracy theory that was so big that made him the president
No,
of,
they're
of,
gonna,
a, ci- of a city.
no. The conspiracy is so big that they're probably gonna make me die in a car accident or some bullshit.
God damn.
Well, yeah, because they can
Or-
hack the cars nowadays.
Like,
and just,
like Epstein didn't kill him.
Epstein didn't fucking kill himself. Okay, he was on suicide watch. There was 2 guards watching him. He kills himself. There's no video recording, and the 2 guards were away. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're on suicide watch.
It's a
You're,
high-level
you're supposed to,
person.
yeah. You're supposed to be watching them 24/7. Like, you should not
At
be
least for
away.
72 hours.
And there's, huh?
I think it was for like 72 hours at that point because he was on suicide watch.
Oh, but still, he's on suicide watch.
Yeah, but
They
during
have
that time
to
they
be,
didn't
like,
watch him.
and on top of that, they have to be recording the whole time, and he still kills
The
himself.
tape suddenly gets
Yeah,
disappears.
exactly. You know what it is? Fucking Clinton.
Fucking Clinton.
No, I'm being serious. Everybody that tried to testify against Clinton, they either got killed or they got shot or they got fucking killed in a car accident.
Mhm.
because
you
they
can look it up.
overrid the
You can-
system.
Look it up if you want, dude. You look it up. I'm just saying.
Look
What about
into
Aaron
it.
Hernandez?
Look into it.
Look into it. And just
No,
saying,
no, there
like-
was-
I feel like it's gonna happen to Weinstein.
I just don't know if he has anything.
He might have some crazy shit. He's
He does in
powerful
Hollywood,
as fuck.
but I think it's not worth it for him because he's only gonna get like 2 years.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh, he's only gonna get 2 years.
What the fuck?
fuck?
They sentenced him to like
He's probably gonna get
5
shanked
or
in jail.
6, but they say he's only gonna serve like 2.
Well,
So
what's
he-
crazy is about that shit with sexual assault and then also like pedophiles and shit. They're not even in prison for that long.
They're not. But
If they
get
fuck a little
fucked
kid
up
or
a
some
lot.
shit, I know. But what I'm saying is they should be in jail a lot longer than
Oh fuck yeah.
8 months or whatever it is.
Oh,
They just
fuck
found
yeah.
they just found one nearby.
Where?
Really?
Yeah,
What, a pedophile?
yeah, literally down the street
Fuck
from
them.
your house. So La Sierra Academy, the counselor there, fucking he was a pedophile. They found child porn on his computer, and he had a camera set up.
Where?
the bathrooms and shit.
Wait, wasn't there?
What?
Another,
They're
there
not
was a-
ch-
no,
ch-
It's
wait,
big news right now.
What-
La Sierra
what-
University or
No,
what'd you say?
Academy. It's
So
a
it's
private
that
school.
elementary school right
Yeah,
there.
it's a
Private-
private school, private elementary school.
wasn't there another case where like a janitor got caught
I
recently?
don't know about that one. I don't keep up on the pedophile world.
It's horrible. Well,
just
I
this
have to
one's
now.
When you have
Well,
kids, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, I
Well,
got
this one's
fucking-
local. I'm surprised you know. It's like
Wow,
fucking
man.
super local.
What the fuck?
It's a private school right there. Let's hear.
That's horrible.
What age do you
Watch
where you
this.
hint to your kid where you're like, don't let other people touch you and shit like that?
ASAP. I already tell him no.
Yeah, I already told him.
Fucking like
That's
no,
what I'm
don't fucking let nobody touch you unless you know them or unless don't fucking let them touch you in general. But like
Unless it's your grandpa, grandma, like shit like that.
yeah, if they're
This
changing your
fucking guy
diaper.
right here
What the fuck?
arrested on
Oh,
child.
He looks like a pedophile.
No, he doesn't. He looks like a regular ass dude. I wouldn't
The
think.
way his eyes are open like that.
He
kinda
looks like
looks
he plays
pretty bad.
basketball.
You would play basketball with him?
That's
I think he's already out too.
You would,
I think he's
you would
already
play
out
with
on
him
bail.
instead of the Koreans, dude?
I played with Korean guy.
See, look at
What?
The
the
boys
placing hidden
is-
camera in the boys' restroom on campus,
What the
and they
fuck?
found child
Horrible,
pornography on him.
dude.
Yep,
Shit is
look at that terrible.
Fucking ass whooped in prison.
Look up the other one with the.
Dude, I don't want to fucking make this podcast about this
Okay,
shit. It's just,
back to
it's-
Clinton then.
Yeah, so there's a this fucking guy. I don't like looking at this shit. Pisses me off.
Fucking bastard.
But so the Clinton thing, there was this. I was watching this podcast with fucking Bravo, with fucking Eddie Bravo. He's a big time conspiracy guy. You'll like him, and
I should look.
I'll send you. I'll send you this.
I'm gonna listen to him on the ride home.
No, you need to listen to. I'll send you a specific one where he goes hard. He was on the Joey Diaz podcast just recently, but he was talking about the Clintons and fucking the Bushes together. And the reason why Bill Clinton became president is because George Bush Sr. was like, he gave him the green light. And because George Bush Sr. was getting the cocaine and dropping it off in Arkansas. And I think it's Arkansas. I'm not 100% sure on that. But one of the states that Clinton was actually the attorney or the fucking governor of. So he was allowing it to happen. So they
It makes
Tom
sense.
Cruise, bro.
It definitely makes sense.
You haven't seen that movie with Tom Cruise?
Which
Yeah,
one's that?
American
Where he
Made.
flies the
American
plane?
Made.
That's what it is.
I was watching that shit the other
Yeah, it's
day.
a really
on
good movie.
FX.
Yeah. So it's
And
about
they
it's
fucking
basically
murked his ass.
Yeah, because he had all the tapes. He had everything he knew.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You
Like,
never seen American Made?
I
Oh, that's a great movie.
American. I've never seen that one.
Dude, write that shit down so you don't forget. American Made.
Just remind me in the morning.
No, I won't. Like,
Fuck.
good fucking movie.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Clinton, fucking all of them, Bohemian Grove, dude. Like they're so fucking powerful. They could do whatever the fuck they
But
want.
Bohemian Grove, like, I don't know.
But you
That
think,
I get it that it's like, oh, that's where all the powerful people go, and yeah, it's fucking
What
a
are they gonna
kickback for all the richest people.
yeah, but
Like,
what are
it's
they
kinda
gonna
cool.
discuss? They're gonna
Yeah,
be like,
but Epstein
"Ha-ha,"
probably
you
brought
know?
his little shodies there too.
Probably.
I'm sure.
It's possible.
Or his own island where he
Not
fucking had him.
Epstein. Fucking wait, was Epstein? Yeah, Epstein. Yeah, fucking, that fucking guy. I thought you were saying Weinstein. I was
No,
like,
the one that he also talks about that girl. So his girl, the one that actually went around like the madame or whatever you call him,
Hmm?
madame, the one that she was getting all the girls for Epstein.
oh, the
Forget her
that
name.
trains them and shit.
Yeah, she was basically just getting all these.
the
girls
mama
from-
son.
I don't know.
That's what they call
I don't
them.
know your language.
They call mama son. It's basically like the fucking the head honcho lady that takes care of all the other females.
Well, they were saying this girl,
Madame.
and she's well known, and they have pictures with her, and then obviously Epstein and Trump, and
She was
just a
a
lot
groomer.
of these fucking people. What?
Wonder what it is when it gets.
What'd he say?
When
I don't know.
The groomer. She's
yeah,
grooming him?
yeah, groomer exactly like that.
But hold on, before you get to that, well, she was big time. She was like his best friend. She fucking was with him all the time. She just disappeared, and no one can find her. Crazy thing is her dad or grandfather, one of the two, actually used to work for the government, and his thing was to frame people. Same thing that Epstein was doing, is to frame like celebrities and
Collect all that shit.
Yeah, so it goes together. It's fucking crazy.
yeah, it makes sense.
Well, this is a conspiracy theory that Eddie Bravo said, but yeah.
Because you think about it, we're just regular ass people doing our daily thing. They're controlling like the media, the economy, fucking
Policies.
all
all
that
that
They're
bullshit.
the ones donating. They're the ones influencing the political party. So how can you be like, like these people are bad, and they're just like, just fuck this guy. Like he's just a fucking regular worker. He doesn't have anything to do with this. Like we control all of this. right?
But wonder what point you get to, how much power, how much money you get to, that you start doing weird ass shit like that. Like
they say that about celebrities.
Shit, you know
like
what
they
I mean?
said, like I think Diddy. There's rumors out there that he just got tired of fucking girls, so he started fucking dudes. It was a power trip for him.
Fuck.
You know what?
It's like,
I never
it's
heard
weird
that.
As fuck. Yeah.
Damn, Diddy.
Damn, Diddy.
Never liked Diddy.
Yeah, me either.
He,
All
killed,
up in the rap video.
he killed Tupac and Biggie.
Oh, when fucking
Bastard.
Kevin Hart said that at the awards, when he's like, "Oh, fucking," because he was making fun of P Diddy, and he was like, "Oh, shit, I better calm down before he does me like he did Tupac and Biggie."
What the fuck?
And
Who said that?
everyone starts cracking up, and then he's just dogging the shit out of fucking Kevin
When
Hart.
did he,
You
what,
never- I have to look it up, but you guys gotta
Show
keep
the
talking.
Never
clip.
even
Show the
heard that.
clip.
Yeah,
You can't do
That's
shit to
what?
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart probably has way more.
this
money
was
than
before.
fucking-
That was before.
You can make it look like a car accident. That's it. You're that strong. You can fucking make it look like a car accident. Fucking did to Princess Diana and all that other shit.
You think
Huh?
Prince Diana? You think she was assassinated? Well, she was, but
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
but
I think so.
I think everything. I think every incident that has like looked fishy, I think it was because they didn't want to be a part of it, and they were just like, we gotta cut off the loose ends. Right? It makes sense. Right.
But why
Yeah.
would they kill her though? I never even.
I didn't
Looked
look into
into
it.
that.
I
Well,
don't
because
know.
she was. They're saying that it was the queen that got her killed because she was like out there. She was trying to do like different like how do I say
She
it?
didn't want to be part of the royal family.
No,
anymore?
well,
She wanted
that,
to
and she was trying to do like she wanted
to
to do different policies, and plus she was out there like in the media like just doing her, and then
Wasn't
you know,
that her
they-
daughter?
no, that's her daughter-in-law.
Oh.
She was married to Prince Harry,
Oh.
which is the prince. So she was doing all kinds of shit that she didn't like, or the family didn't like. Like she was just being out there, like being her, and they're just like, no, that's not what we do, and whatever. And then,
Well, it's possible to cover up something like that because if you look at China, they do that shit literally all the time. Everybody that spoke out about the coronavirus,
Mhm.
they fucking either like most of them, dude, like they fucking got them and fucking now they're gone. They're disappeared. Like they killed them. Like, and what is China gonna say? Like, oh, we don't have them, but yet there's video evidence. There's fucking people that seen it, and all they could say is just like, no, we didn't do that shit. So why can't America do that shit? Why can't the Clintons do that?
but
Right?
they did do that shit.
Exactly. So if they ever say I committed suicide or anything, I never did it. All right. Car
You gotta put
accident.
that shit on there.
Car accident.
Fuck? Don't put that shit on us. Fucking dumbass.
I'm starting to feel like this is a cover up. I can't find this clip.
See?
How you
We
find
keep
it?
talking about,
I gotta
like-
take a piss.
Yeah, they keep talking about when Eminem said it.
Well, maybe Eminem said it.
But Eminem,
Well,
nobody
at the end
believes
of a
Eminem
rap.
though. You know.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few people that have all said this, but I need to find this clip now. Yeah, keep talking.
So what's up, dude?
You got your outfits ready?
Huh?
Your outfits ready?
I don't have my outfits ready. I just wear the same shit all the time. It's literally the same 3 pair of pants and different shirts.
Talking about for the fest.
Exactly, same thing.
Oh,
It's gonna be
okay.
three same pants and different shirts, dude. Maybe I have some shorts because it might be hot, but that's it. It's gonna be basketball shorts,
You
and
think it's gonna be hot? Because the weather's been crazy lately.
I
It's
think
weird,
it's gonna
dude. It gets hot like
Yeah.
right when Coachella shows up. Every
Oh.
time I've gone, I'm like, nah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be perfect weather, and boom, out of nowhere.
I'm ready for the summer though.
I'm not because I get dark, so I don't want that.
Why?
I get dark.
Inside,
Yeah, I work inside, but like once I go outside, I get that's how easily tan I get. Like
Why
I
don't you
get
like getting
super
dark?
dark. I turn dark, dude. Like dark, and it's not cool because it stays
What's wrong
through the winter time, and so that's why I wear pants now and work indoors.
Yeah, I'll find
I
this
don't
shit.
think
So what's going on?
Fucking IRS shit. And that's it. Fucking. I already knew that shit was gonna happen.
When
so-
did they hit you with it?
They hit me with it like a year and a half ago, saying like I owed, and I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna fight this shit. Like, so I kept sending them letters and shit, saying like, I literally sent in a letter saying I paid it, and they're like, you didn't pay it, you owe more. I'm like, no. And then like I guess the lady that was processing my shit sent me a side letter that said, you have to pay it. We know what you're trying to do, but you still have to pay it. And I was just like. And I sent a letter back saying no. Like those were my like because they were saying like please send evidence of your expenses and all that shit. And it was just like most of my expenses were my car, gas, travel, food, and that was basically
was
it.
it under the table where you were?
No, it was literally like it was a legit job, but I was a contractor, 1099, and so they pay us, and then we would have to pay off, or we would have to put our own expenses, and literally I drove like 200 300 miles a day. My car, I never used it for personal. I used it straight for work. Like I would go to work, come home, maybe get some groceries, and then come back, and then that's it. Like because I didn't know anybody out there, so I didn't really hang out at all. And so they were just saying like, oh, you owe more, because I think I made like $110,000, but my expenses came out to be like 45,000 because of the hotels. Because how much I was paying, like what, like 2,200 just on hotels alone each month, because I never got an apartment, because they always said like, oh, you're only gonna be there for 3 months, you're only gonna be there for 3 months, you got extended for 3 months, and that's it. So I couldn't really be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna just get a hotel or an apartment for a whole year, because they always just said 3 months. And so once I did my taxes, my tax guy was just like, "Oh yeah, you got to pay 13,000, but we could lower it." So I was just like, "Whatever, you just got to do what you got to do." And so I paid my California franchise tax and my federal tax, but they came back like 3 years later saying like, "Oh, you owe this because your expenses don't like really make sense." And I'm just like, "What the fuck?" So I go over there and I show them my expenses for my car rental, because I didn't buy a car until I was there for like already a year and a half. And so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just buy a car, like instead of renting, because even renting the car was like, what, like 800 a month?
God damn.
Yeah. And so I was just like, all right, fuck it, whatever. And so I would put that.
800? God damn.
Yeah, just for
Right.
rental, because I didn't know how long I was gonna stay. And so they came back saying like, oh, you owe 35,000 for federal, and then fucking California came back saying like you owe 4,000, 5,000, 7,000, and whatever for taxes. And I'm just like, dude, like I fucking like I don't know how to pay you guys, because I already paid what I owed, and I don't have that money. Like that shit's gone, dude. And they're just like, oh, well, can you bring in your receipts and all that shit? So it's like, all right, cool. Here's my receipts. Here's my fucking shit. And they're like, oh, well, a lot of this doesn't count because you're counting food. I'm just like, dude, this is food for fucking work. Like, I'm not home in my own place. Like, I'm out traveling and eating. Like, that shouldn't that count? Like, I need food for fucking work. And so eventually they lowered my federal to like 27, and then they lowered something else to like 4, and then they came back again for 2015. I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Damn.
I don't have any of these receipts. All my expenses were on my card. That's why. And then I think my card back in that time was what's it called? Somebody used it, so they closed down that card and they put on a new card for me. So they cleared. Well, they got rid of it, all of it. So I couldn't look up my old expenses, and so I was just like, I don't know what else to fucking show you guys. Like, I don't have receipts for this, because I was depending on fucking the online shit to show you guys. And so fucking I was just like, whatever, fuck it.
They just keep
They just kept they kept hassling. So I was just like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, they'll keep coming at you.
Yeah, and so that's when I started sending the letter saying like I paid it, and then that lady responded, and I was like, no.
What about where you work now? Is it 1099 still?
I can't talk about that. But it's, yeah,
So
I don't.
where are they still contacting you?
They stopped
that shit?
contacting me, and they put a levy on my bank account, and so it says on my bank statement right now, it says order, and then it says franchise, whatever, and then the phone number, and then it says minus however much was left in my bank account. And I already knew it was gonna happen, so I basically just used my bank account to use it for Amazon. And now I'm just like, whatever. Like, what else can they take? Because my car is already gone. I already signed it over to my girl and all that shit. Like, I
So
have
if
no
you guys
property.
get married, can that she? they go
No,
after
because
her?
since it's in the past, they can't touch her. So whatever what happened in the past, it happened in the past. Like, I got to deal with that shit. And so this moment forward, if I were to get married or whatever, they want to try to get at her, but they can't touch her because she had no part of it.
But how do you know this? You've gone to a lawyer and all that?
I've asked my accountant, and he was just like, yeah, like even though it's a I forgot what it's called, but basically if she was with me at the time, then they could go after her. But since it happened in the past, they can't touch her. Like from that moment forward, like that's it.
Still be scared. I feel
Yeah, for real.
It's scary
gotta get
because
that
they
shit no matter
try,
what.
but all you have to do is just. I would just have to go to my accountant and just be like, "Hey, they're trying to come after her." Then they send in a letter saying like, "Stop! Like this, she has nothing to do with it," kind of thing, because they have no, like we basically have no record of history of us being together at that time until we were married. You know. So, I mean, that's it.
But once you're married, don't you share everything?
Yeah, but they can't go after her because what I did in my past is in my past. They could go after my life insurance, which that's what I'm scared about because my life insurance is $250, and if they go after that, which they can, she would probably get like $125.
Do you pay monthly
Yeah.
for that?
Yeah,
How much do you pay?
I pay $100.
Well, because do you do it? How do you do it?
It's cheaper
Like
when you're younger.
time frame though. But how they set it up is you pay for this much time. But what if you live past that? Then that money's already gone. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
For life insurance, right?
What do you mean?
To pay for it. So do
You're
you
saying-
pay? You pay in chunks, right? It
No,
could go
it's
like
literally
certain
like-
amount of years.
No, it's literally like I pay $100 a month. If something were to happen to me after those whatever, then she gets paid out $250. But the government could come after my life insurance because it's connected.
It's
to
like
me.
any insurance, like getting full coverage.
Yeah,
You're not trying to pay that balance off.
yeah.
You're
I'm not
just-
trying to pay that balance
it's
where
just
it's like,
insurance.
oh, I paid them to like maybe 100,000, then we only get back 100,000 kind of thing. It's literally month to month, and if something were to happen, I get that big ass chunk, or she gets that big ass chunk. That's what I'm scared about because like if let's say
But does it only? Do you? I mean, not to cut you off, but do you only get that lump sum if something happens to you? But what if you just die from like natural causes? What has to happen for them to get that money?
literally just me just dying.
Oh, okay.
Like if
Not
I
suicide though.
I don't know. I didn't read that part or anything, but basically me just dying. I'm pretty sure if suicide happened, then I'm pretty sure they'll be like, oh well, there's a percentage that will take away because he caused the death versus a regular death.
Hmm.
So I mean, because what I'm thinking is why I'm scared right now is
Don't be scared, dude.
I'm not saying I'm scared of
Just live your life, dude.
No, I'm not saying I'm scared because of the IRS. I'm scared of them taking that money away just in case something were to happen to me, like car accident, some freak accident, some bullshit like that, and we have a house together and she's stuck by herself trying to pay off that house. Basically, my family like loses our home. So that's what I'm scared about. Because I don't want her to be like freaking out, like, oh shit, he just died. Now the IRS is coming after his fucking life insurance, and now we're stuck in this fucking house that I can't afford
Yeah,
by
dude,
myself.
the IRS is a son of a bitch, dude.
Yeah, fuck the government, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, I paid my shit, and they want $30,000 more. Like, the fuck?
That's fucking crazy.
For
We have
one
to
fucking
pay
year?
our fucking debt to China. That's why.
Fuck that. They're not fucking going more into that. Fucking bastards, dude. Like,
Man, that's scary.
Right?
I fucking trip out on fucking me only fucking like 300, like 3,000 last year and shit.
Damn. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had.
yeah. So what it is they just want more money just because they're dicks. That's it. Like, and the way I'm going about my life now, I'm not really worried about that because the way I see it is, as long as she has good credit and she could fucking like sign for shit, then let her sign for shit. And what I will do is just,
What if she ends up leaving your ass and you have
and
shit?
that's fucking it. That's it. I go back to my parents' house and do it.
And just live my life.
And just live my life. And I'll fucking get free food all the time and shit. What the fuck?
So I'm,
Jump back on Tinder or what?
I'm picking shit. Like, yeah,
so
why not?
I'm reading that flights are super cheap right now. Like, you can go first class from LA to Seattle for $300 round trip.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't want to die though.
And then you want to see some racist shit that I see on Twitter?
What racist shit?
There's this these classmates. I don't know if I think it looks like high school. The teacher sent some Asian kid because he coughed to the nurse's office, but didn't send the rest of the kids that weren't Asian.
Oh, that's
and they're
fucked up.
coughing in class.
That's
fucked up,
really
yeah.
fucked up. And
I'm
where is
telling you,
this
that
at?
shit's happening.
It's called comedy.
I laugh at it. I don't like what the fuck is funny, man. Because I'm part of this group called like subtle Asian traits, and literally it's just it has like 1 million members and
When
shit.
do you guys meet?
Los Angeles.
What days do you guys meet?
all the time. Basically, these
Was it a
like
Facebook
these
group, or
Asian
what is
dudes
it?
or Asian fucking people, they feel entitled, and they're every time like they have a situation where it's like a non-Asian person hitting them up on Tinder or whatever, they're like, oh, they have Asian fever or yellow fever or whatever. I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah,
fuck.
the fetish.
Yeah, and it's just like, dude, like everybody has, their own likes and shit. Like, I like Mexicans, I like Latinas, and that's it. But I'm not gonna say like, oh, I have brown fever or anything. But when they have like a white guy hitting them up, oh shit, my bad. They have like a white guy hitting them up on Tinder or whatever. They're like instantly running to, oh, they have yellow fever and all this shit. And it's just like, dude, like fucking relax. Like, it's just the world. Stop being so fucking sensitive and shit.
Yeah.
And they feel so entitled because they're just like, oh, now people are being like racist against Chinese or whatever and shit. I'm just like, dude, that's always been fucking happening. All of a sudden they have a reason now to fucking go through with it. Like, blacks have been going through it, fucking Mexicans have been going through it. Like, all of a sudden Asian people fucking get like bullied or whatever. And now
They've
the
always
media
stayed under the radar. But then they'll bring up stuff like
yeah, but the
internment
media
camps
blows
and
it
all
up
that stuff.
though. That's
Yeah.
the fucked up part. It's like
They do
shit
that with
happens.
everything.
Yeah,
bro.
like
I mean,
my
look at-
grandpa got beat up in San Bernardino by a group of black people. Like that shit didn't make the news. But now that the coronavirus is going around, they want to fucking bring it up as an issue. Like, oh, this is happening to our Asian community, and it's just like, dude, it's always been happening. The media is just blowing it up, and you guys are just fucking reacting to it. Like, that's it. Like, it's always been happening. Like, don't trip. That's it. Like, I don't
trip.
Yeah, don't fucking trip. Like, if that's becoming a fucking problem, fucking defend yourself. You guys are fucking human beings. You guys have a right to defend yourself, right?
Mhm.
And that's it. Like, if you guys are that even more scared, fucking get a gun. Fucking get a CCW, get whatever, fucking protect yourself at all times. You're protected by the law. And then somebody brought up that point saying like, oh, like somebody from Canada, and like he was just, because I said that shit, like carry a gun and whatever, because this is America, we could carry our guns. Somebody in Canada was just like, yeah, until somebody meets, or one of you guys meet a bad cop. And I'm just like, so you're more scared of a fucking bad cop versus a bad person already trying to fuck you up, It's not like you're gonna be carrying your gun around fucking showing it off the whole time, like, whoa, what the fuck, Like, just fucking stop trying to fucking make it a big deal. And that's it.
Yeah, it's just one of those times. Like it happens all the time. Like 9/11. Fucking
Yeah, the Muslims. Like,
yeah.
that's fucking sad that happened.
Just anyone that was like from the Middle East. And
I don't
then
think
everyone.
it's just Muslims though, because you have Malcolm X and all black Muslims. They weren't getting hurt.
Yeah,
no, it
but
was more Middle East.
The people
that's what I'm
were,
saying.
were like
Middle
ignorant.
Eastern.
They didn't know the
Eastern.
difference, that there was different kind of Muslims. Even if
I
the
think Muslims became more of a deal recently with Trump
Mm.
when he did the whole ban Muslim countries.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that was
yeah,
a-
yeah. But I don't think it was that bad as 2001 after 9/11.
Yeah, with Middle Eastern people.
Because people were literally getting shot and people were fucking literally dying.
Yeah, but that was
shit,
everyone. It was like Indians from like India.
Yeah,
it was like everyone because
it
they
was
didn't know
Yeah,
people.
but that's
they
not
couldn't
just
tell the
Muslim.
difference.
That's
like,
not just Muslim.
Yeah. So just basically those peoples.
though. Yeah, I mean, and then
just those peoples.
Those peoples.
yeah,
So now it's just China's problem now, you know? Like, fuck.
and
Like,
it sucks because people are ignorant because it's obviously the coronavirus came from China, but just because you're Asian, they're gonna be like, oh, maybe he has it, even though you're freaking Vietnamese. Like,
that's
it's
why I was
fucked up.
like, I don't trip.
It's like when someone could be like Guatemalan or something. They're like, oh, he's Mexican. Like,
That's why he wore that shirt to try to be white.
No, this is fucking
The
Jaws,
dangerous
baby.
waters.
Fucking Jaws, baby. This is a fucking tour, baby.
oh, you got that from
Universal Studios.
Universal Studios?
Yeah. No, man. It's fucking Jaws, the DJ.
Oh man. So he's
I
Asian
went
again.
to a fucking
You said the tour, so I was
yeah, the fucking
oh,
Jaws-
the Jaws tour. Oh, okay,
Jaws
that makes
tour.
sense.
He's fucking
I
doing a tour
seriously
right
thought
now.
you went to Universal.
If you look on
is
my
it
back,
Universal? Yeah, Universal Studios.
yeah, if you look on my back, there's a whole fucking list of where he's going and shit. And I swear to God, that was like the craziest fucking bass I've ever felt, dude.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain, please.
What?
Martin's a very religious individual. I don't know if you noticed this.
Yeah, like I could see people dropping, like, because we were in the back and the bass amplified throughout, because it was at the shrine, and so it's just basically one giant hall, and so in the front you got like the whatever, like the bass, you know, and then in the back it was just amplified because it would just keep bouncing off the walls. So when once that fucking bass hit, everybody in the back that didn't have like earplugs or fucking ear protection or whatever on, dude, they were fucking just like, oh, like goddamn, and like
They get hurt?
it was fucking like,
Physically
because
hurt?
it was like their ears were just like, because it was so fucking heavy. That bass was so heavy. Like that was the heaviest bass I've ever heard. Like versus like Excision. Excision has like 100,000 watts of bass, and that shit is crazy. But this was way fucking worse, and I was just like, god damn. Even with my ear protection on, I was like, holy fucking shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you just like to get rumbled?
I didn't like it, dude. It was fucking so bad.
You just standing there shaking or what?
I was just like, all right, cool. Like we saw 30 minutes.
Concerts and just be like,
I was like, okay, we're 30 minutes into fucking Jaws set. I was like, let's go home. Like I'm good. I'm fucking done. Like this is all
your
I fucking
intestines
need.
are all fucked up.
Like I can't even fucking hear the fucking beats or anything. All I heard was bass, and I was just like, god damn. Why
Have
did
you heard our
turn all
intro?
up?
Shit's all bass too, son.
I just picture this. I can picture this fucking guy at the Angel Stadium watching the monster trucks, and he has those little headphones on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Is
Look
that
at how
loud?
he looks right now.
Wait, is it loud?
yeah.
I've never
You
been
can
there.
feel that shit in
Monster
your
show's
chest,
dope.
son.
It's actually real dope.
Yeah, James goes all the time. He don't fucking
We
invite
went
us and
once.
shit.
Well,
He don't invite.
I don't
Either
know.
way, he
You
don't
and
invite
James
us.
are beefing because you guys are always talking shit to each other.
Because this is easy. That's what it is.
Shit's so
It's
funny.
really easy. That's why I'm just like, you know,
James, we gotta get you on the podcast with Scott so you guys could go at it.
he's gonna cry. He's gonna be like, why don't you like me? I'm like,
That's how James talks. Ooh. But that's it. Let's end this thing. Because I need to fucking wake up early. All right, guys. 7125media.com. At 7125media.
is that my beer?
Info at 7125media if you want to send Scott some questions.
Only
about these
53 we
conspiracies.
on Instagram. Hit me up. If you got questions, anything.
And we're out. And we're out. And we're out.